Hey guys. Alright. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do tonight on a video and kind of it's a little late, but still haven't really decided yet. But I've had kind of some things back and forth going on. I feel like I want to get more into the books. Really excited about that. I wish I had a chunk of time where I could just dive into the books and work with them and just done. So I think we're gonna go into this one. Because I think this one is just kind of really, hitting people because of, the time frame we're living in. Now I'm gonna separate this chapter into a lot of different videos because this would make a really long video and I don't want to do that tonight. So in chapter 2, best breeds for self-reliance. So here we go, guys. When Dan and I started looking for property, we spent many hours discussing what we would do with it. Livestock was a given, but what kind, what breed? It was fun to research the various farm animals and choose favorites. Over the years, we've had chickens, goats, rabbits, guinea fowl, ducks, pigs, and a llama. We're not going to do a llama, so.
No.
One of the things we have learned is that not all breeds of livestock are equally suited to the goals of self-reliance and preparedness. Most of the livestock breeds that people are familiar with are commercial breeds. These are the animals we see on farms, in the movies, and in children's picture books. They are the most common breeds because industrialized agriculture is the most extensive form of farming practiced in the modern world. Commercial producers are looking for cost effectiveness, maximum output for profit on the most economical inputs or expenses possible. The breeds they use have been developed to increase production and weight gain on scientifically formulated feeds with the ability to tolerate overcrowding in confined spaces, which is not good on the animals and to me is very abusive to the animals. Breeding and mothering instincts are considered non-essential and often bred out. Some commercial breeds of chickens and turkeys, for example, don't know how to mate and don't know how to hatch their eggs. Artificial insemination is used instead. For the homesteader, there are other options. These include heritage breeds, crossbreeds, and dual-purpose breeds. That's what we're going to be going with. So, heritage breeds. These are the old-fashioned farm animals that were expected to forage for themselves, be hardy, reproduce naturally, and raise their young with minimal problems. Their numbers have dwindled with the expansion of commercial farming, and many have become rare and hard to find. Thanks to the conservation efforts of enthusiastic breeders, sustainable farmers, and homesteaders, these breeds are beginning to thrive again. Depending on local availability or how far you're willing to travel to get them, heritage breeds might be an excellent choice for you. Crossbreeds. These are usually less expensive, easier to find, and often easier to care for. When breeders focus on improving selective traits in a particular breed, the gene pool becomes smaller. This increases the likelihood of the desired trait, but also increases the potential for inbred weaknesses. Hybrid vigor is often observed with crossbred animals, which are stronger and hardier than their purebred parents are. The downside to crossbreeds is they can be harder to sell if the local market demands purebred animals. Dual-purpose breeds. Livestock are typically classified by purpose. Milk cows or beef cows, egg-laying or meat chickens, for example. A milk cow will give more milk than a beef cow, and a beef cow will have more muscle than a milker. This is true of layer and broiler chickens too. A dual-purpose animal, on the other hand, won't necessarily outproduce in either department, but will give a fair amount in both. Australorps and Rhode Island Reds are examples of dual-purpose chickens, and the kinder is an excellent dual-purpose goat. On the other hand, if you eat meat and your dairy cow just gave you a bull calf, or your La Mancha doe just had twin bucklings, these are still well suited for feeding your family. Well, I don't plan on eating our goats, so. The following selection will give you basic information and types of breeds and livestock to consider. The recommended acreage is on the generous side, but it will make a good starting point as you evaluate your pasture for the animals you've chosen. With all breeds, my advice is to start small. Their numbers will grow soon enough, and you'll have a much better experience if you keep things manageable. As you consider various breeds, talk with others who have them, but keep in mind that favorites vary because they are based on experience. One person's favorite may have been someone else's nightmare. Animal personalities and behaviors vary tremendously and don't always conform to the generalized breed description. Okay. Do I want to go into that? Alright, I'll just give you the list of the animals that they cover. And then I'm going to end the video, upload it, and then I'm going to go back and start the videos on the individual livestock animals. Okay. So the list that they have in here is cattle, and they give an overview of the breeds and other considerations, and then goats, same thing for that, sheep, pigs, rabbits, poultry, which is chickens, ducks, turkeys, geese, guinea fowl, and that's it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I'll get this uploaded real quick, and then I will come back and I'll start working on the animal videos. So I'll be right back. Alright, check your subscriptions, you guys. Make sure you're still subscribed. Like and share the videos. Share them with all your friends and all your platforms. And yeah, I'll cover all that in probably the last video that I do on the Faith First stuff. So I'm going to get off from here, and I will see you guys in a minute. Bye, guys.